Hello and welcome on this little bike ride through Northern Sealand from my summer house up there. It's a 22.6 kilometer trip that I did yesterday on a beautiful sunny morning with light wind. So after a short ride through the local neighborhood, I enter Northern Sealand, which is the road going by the north coast of Sealand. I jokingly call it the local Pacific Coast Highway. For those that enjoy California, it's not quite that beautiful, but it's nonetheless a nice road. Nonetheless, I really try to stay off the major roads, especially those without a bicycle path next to them. But there are so many beautiful small paths and roads you can take in Northern Sealand, and I enjoy that. But once in a while, you have to be in the big road as well. Now we have entered Fyrstien, which is a nice path going very close to the coastline up to the lighthouse, the reason why it's called Fyrstien. So we'll be coming up on a lighthouse in just a short while, and when I say lighthouse, I actually should say lighthouses, because there are actually two of them, but it's only the one of them that are still in operation on the western one of them. It was built in 1772 and can be seen 40 kilometers out until the ocean. So now this path is going to lead us into the city of Gilleleje. Wonderful little fishing village on the coast, still active fishery going on. But right now we're in one of the posher neighborhoods right on the beach here, called the Sea Hills, or maybe the Beach Promontory. Lots of nice houses and great views. Right here is actually one of my favorite beaches, especially in the summertime. It's a little bit secret, so not that many people know about it, so it's not as crowded as some of the other North Sealand beaches, but it's a wonderful, nice beach with a great view of the harbor in Gilleleje and views of Sweden, and just a great place to spend a lazy summer day. So now we're at the end of the lighthouse path and we're entering Gilleleje proper. And shortly on the right hand side we will see the Church of Gilleleje, which was built in 1538. Quite old, as many churches in Denmark, but it has a special history as well from the Second World War, where it was used as a hiding place for Jews before they were transported across the sea to safety in Sweden. So this is one of my favorite parts of Gilleleje, full of old houses where fishermen used to live, but these days are more full of people that enjoy the lifestyle of a small quaint village. We have now entered the harbor of Gilleleje, as I said, an active fishing port. Great fishmongers here as well, and in the summertime lots of people will be hanging out at the outside tables, eating various types of fish, shellfish, and just having a great time. I always do this little S through the harbor to really get a feel of the activities that the fishermen are undertaking. So now we have entered Gilbjergstien, a very narrow path going through the western side of the city of Gilleleje. Beautiful houses as well here, a statue commemorating the Jews' transportation to Sweden during the Second World War, and just great views out across the sea. So here to the right is a stone commemorating the time that Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard spent in Gilleleje in the early parts of his life. It was a difficult time for him. He's lost some family members and he wasn't really sure what to do with his life, and he spent some time in Gilleleje thinking, walking on this path and watching the ocean and thinking about what he wanted to do. So I'd like to think that this was the start of his career as a great philosopher. We're getting close to the small summer house village called Tinkerup. This actually is one of my favorite parts of the beach. The trees here, the colors from the sea, and just the way the beach and the sea looks beautiful. So we're now back at the Northern Sealand, or the PCH. We'll take that back into the city of Gilleleje, and then we'll make a right turn and a left turn, and soon we'll be on another beautiful path. So now we're on the path by the Søborg Canal. This actually used to be part of the ocean, but it was dewatered many years ago, and now the water is just in a canal here. And there's a beautiful path that runs north-south by the canal. Now we are on the path leading to the ruins of a castle that once laid by the city of Søborg. The castle was built in the 12th century, it had a moat around it, and it was part of the fjord that came in, and which is now just the Søborg Canal. There's not much left, but we'll pass right by and you'll be able to see the moat and a little bit of the structure. So going through the city of Søborg, not a whole lot of things to say. But it is known in cycling circles, I understand, as the Søborg climb. As you might know, Denmark is quite flat. The climb is not that hard, but it is a couple of kilometers where the road goes uphill a little bit, and you can watch the climb here. So now we are entering the area around Firhøj, which means the four hills. These are small hills made maybe 1,000 years ago, maybe even more. I'm not sure anybody knows why. Some of them were burial grounds, others were for navigation, religious purposes. At least I don't know. But they are beautiful landmarks these days, and you can see two of them as I pass by on the road here. All right, almost home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.